My name is Moon Petrie, and I would film a proper intro, but I am way behind. I have to make it through a little over 12,000 words of revision and adding things to get to my goal, my reduced goal between today and tomorrow. It is the 30th. So this is it. I have had some good days and some nothing days this week, and the good days weren't quite good enough and the nothing days were unacceptable. So here we are. I had a really good run of it this early afternoon, partly because my baby slept really well at nap time, but also partly because one of the main things that is requiring a bunch of finessing throughout this section of the book has to do with a character delivering some information without info dumping, and so I am trying to spread that out, and that character was not present for much of the scenes that I was working on today. So there was less to change, less to add, less fussing about to do. So some fairly easy scenes that I was working on. I was trying to take my time with it and make sure I wasn't just rushing through it, because one of the main things that I was looking to do didn't need to be done there. I think I did a pretty reasonable job. I think I added 4,700 some words to my total, so that's great. It's not the 6,000 that I needed for today, so I was thinking I was going to do some more. I've just taken a shower. You may have noticed my stylish chapeau. I don't know if I'm really up for doing much more right now. I'm tired. Drafting tired is one thing. Revising tired feels like a bad plan. So I'm also I have a lot left of an audiobook that will be automatically returned to my library in a couple days. So I kind of want to just do that. That will leave a lot for tomorrow. That said, today was, I think, the best I've done so far this month. So maybe I can do all the rest tomorrow? Yeah, we'll see. So it is the final day, and this is an intimidating thing to look at. It does seem like I've overall been making a bunch of good progress. Looks almost steady on one graph, and clearly major ups and downs according to the other one. But it is time to try and get something done if I'm gonna. I'm totally torn between, like, I'm too tired and this is impossible, so whatever. I wasn't like finishing the revision of this book anyway. What does the arbitrary number of words I reached today matter? And like, maybe I'll drink a lot of coffee and stay up until midnight and get this done. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So my baby took a really good nap. A beautiful, I think that was a female cardinal. Yep, and there's the male. So my baby took a really good nap, and I was able to get more than half, like well more than half of what the words I needed to get through, gotten through. So I have like 3,000 more words to get through this evening. I'm hoping I'm not rushing this. It's hard to know when I'm feeling like time pressure and I'm revising, and it's a matter of, am I taking the time I need to take with it? But anytime I feel like, okay, I should just be done with this chapter and move on, I try to just read through the chapter one more time. And really think about adding anything. I'm still trying to add, some description, some depth, some sensory detail, and it's so cute, all my little friends here. And, you know, I have done a good job with the adding. I think I'm at 70,800-ish words right now, which is awesome. I started out at about 65,000, and my goal is ultimately, after the next pass through, if I'm at like 74,000 or something, I would be thrilled. And I think it'll be easy to get there. So yeah, I'm gonna get to it because I have a delicious treat for myself for when I hit my goal. I did it. And it's only 10 o'clock. And now I get to do this. So camp is over. It was a lot of work, it was a lot of fun, and it was definitely a bit of a struggle to catch up there at the end. It was really nice to see this. And I have managed a lot of what I set out to do. I have added a great deal. So the manuscript is over 71K when it had been 65. So I've added 6K, net adding 6K, and a lot of it is providing better motivation for characters, adding to description, setting, and emotional and sensory depth in some places. And so I haven't reread it, but I am happy with my sense of what I've accomplished. And so I have about 21K left of the manuscript to get through, and it will be more than 21K when I get through it. I have that one scene I definitely need to add at the end, and I want to continue fleshing some things out better. And I have had a little inspiration. I think I'm actually going to go back first and add a little thing earlier on that will make it so that stuff ties together well. And I think I should add it now and then refer back to it, rather than a thing that I often do in drafting, which is jot it down in a revision document and just pretend that it happened, so that I'm not using drafting time to go digging back through the manuscript and potentially get lost in editing. So I have this idea. I think it'll be good. I think it will make for a like, oh, kind of moment. And this book, I'm very much trying for those kind of moments. So that's going to be my first step. And then finishing, going through the rest of the manuscript, tying everything up as best I can, and then starting over again at the beginning, reading through, making sure I've tied things together well, and doing some line edits. So I have told my husband that he will be expected to read it hopefully at the start of September, and so that is my deadline for this project. So that is where I am at, and until next time, I am Moon Petrie. Camp is over, but the work is never done.